I mean, if he had started this video and said, hey everyone, I'm on HRT now and these were my results, this is exactly the video results that I would expect. Coach Greg, and in today's video, Pigmie, 2.7 million followers, he was feeling depressed, low energy, not feeling himself. Essentially all the symptoms of low T, low testosterone. And at 32 years of age, he said, I want to do something about it, but I want to remain 100% natural. And so he decided to take Allie's favorite herb, tongkatali. That's right, it's backed by research, human data showing that tongkatali will increase your natural testosterone levels. And don't just take my word for it, look up the studies or listen to Andrew Huberman. There is countless research to support that tongkatali is in fact a very worthy supplement to boost your testosterone levels.
And home slice, let me tell you, I wasn't even planning on making this video, but this may have just been that natural secret I have been missing out on for so long.
And so consider this, he wasn't even planning to do a video about it. He was just taking the supplement thinking, well, maybe this will help a little bit. It made such an enormous difference, he said, I have to share this information to the viewers. It literally transformed his physique, his endurance, his recovery, felt amazing.
It has been used for centuries to improve male fertility, reduce stress, improve energy and mood, and improve body composition.
Amazing, but how exactly does it work? You know, what is it doing to the body? Specifically,
the active compounds in tongkatali is said to activate hormone-inducing actions within the body, specifically LH or luteinizing hormone.
And so it stimulates LH, luteinizing hormone, in order to produce more testosterone. Higher levels of testosterone can lead to feeling more mood, higher energy, increased libido, better sleep, more mental clarity. The list goes on and on. I mean, after all, why do people go on HRT, hormone replacement therapy? Well, because they're experiencing lower levels of testosterone, which are causing unwanted side effects. Even before getting tongkatali or any herb, make sure your body fat is at a healthy body fat percentage for you, that you're getting enough sleep, that you're not overly stressed. I've done countless videos explaining this in the past, so please click the link and go check those out for yourself.
Another mechanism in tongkatali is said to help decrease SHBG or sex hormone binding globulin.
Next up, it can lower SHBG, sex hormone binding globulin. Your body produces testosterone, but SHBG, it binds it up and makes it ineffective. Your body can't use it. And so if you have less SHBG from taking tongkatali, more of the testosterone in your body can actually be used.
Another mechanism tongkatali is said to give benefits to the user is a reduction in cortisol.
And of course, tongkatali may reduce high levels of cortisol, the stress hormone. And so if you lower your stress hormone, your body is going to recover better, feel better, sleep better. The list goes on and on.
Too much cortisol can have negative effects on muscle mass and also negative effects on mood.
And so imagine that, increased mood, energy, feelings of well-being, increased levels of testosterone, enhanced recovery, better sleep, more mental clarity. Do I need to go on? Does it not sound like an amazing supplement to you?
What about tongkatali's effect on DHT levels? I did find a few sources citing there was no effect on DHT, and then some sources saying that can inhibit DHT.
But is tongkatali gonna make me lose my hair? Am I gonna lose my luscious locks? No. And so in comparison to taking testosterone and other steroids which can negatively impact your hairline, tongkatali, safe on the hair, not going to increase DHT. But enough of that, enough of the science, enough of what the research says. What it do for him in the real world?
So my protocol for taking this was 1 pill a day, 400 milligrams. I would take it with my first meal.
And so what did he do? Well, he took 400 milligrams of tongkatali 6 days a week. And is that going to empty out your wallet? No! Tongkatali, very cheap, arguably cheaper than creatine. And so if you don't have a lot of money, you're looking for something very affordable, then can make a noticeable difference in your life, the herb tongkatali, that may in fact be the herb for you.
Within about 3 hours after taking it, I felt like I did notice an energy increase.
And on the very first day that he took it, 3 hours later, he already could notice its benefits. But of course, we all know it may in fact be placebo. Perhaps it was a coffee, who knows? But by day 5, he said, I really started to notice a huge difference. And so he had more energy, was more cognizant, had a better overall sense of well-being. He could quite literally feel the changes in his body.
First thing I really started to notice was like an increased state of well-being and this like stable energy and focus.
And so what sounds to me is he lost his mental fog. People suffering from lower levels of testosterone, their brain's just not clear. And so if you increase your levels of testosterone, you'll be able to think more clearly, communicate more effectively, and so on.
At about day 7 to 14, I started to notice my energy levels actually increasing.
And what about his exercise performance? Well, by days 10 through 14, he felt like he was once again at his prime, his optimal place back from 2018. The guy's only 32 years of age, but was already starting to feel less of himself than when he was in his prime. For the most part, people in their mid to late 20s, that is the prime part of your life. When you're at your peak, best at sports, athletics, recovery, and so on. And then slowly over time, your testosterone levels, they gradually get lower year after year. And sometimes that happens faster in some people than others. One major cause of this is people trying to achieve unhealthy, unrealistic physiques. Single-digit body fat, chasing their dream physiques. That can crush your testosterone levels. And by days 7 through 10, he already felt like he was back in his prime. He had more energy, felt better, could push harder in the gym. And the longer he used it, day 14 into it now, he had more energy, he could push harder, recover better, everything clicking on all 5 cylinders.
By weeks 3, I was looking leaner and more muscular.
And by weeks 3, he noticed he was leaner and more muscular. And he says, it's not that Tongkatali is a fat burner, but if it gives you more energy, allows you to train harder and recover better, then of course you're going to burn more calories. Neat. Non-exercise activity thermogenesis, the calories you're burning throughout the day, when you're not even thinking about it, that can be improved dramatically. If you're feeling more recovered and have more energy, your body is going to simply burn off more calories through enhanced movements. And to the opposite extent, if you have less energy, perhaps you're not eating enough, you're dramatically restricting your calories, trying to maintain single-digit body fat, you will burn far fewer calories because your body is trying to conserve energy. You're not moving around as much, you're not fidgeting, you're not bobbing your head, you're not shaking your knees, you're not dancing harder than last time. And so although Tongkatali, it's not a fat burner, doesn't mean it can't help you to burn fat.
I noticed that I'm actually feeling a lot less sore more often, and almost to a point where I haven't been beforehand.
And so just imagine, he's also not as sore, he's recovering better, more energy, feeling dialed in. I mean, if he had started this video and said, hey everyone, I'm on HRT now and these were my results, this is exactly the video results that I would expect. And up next, the bad news. What are his reported negative side effects?
Insomnia, irritability, interactions with other medications and herbs. So did I experience any of these negative side effects? No.
And so he experienced 0 negative side effects, and if anything, he slept better. Some people have reported insomnia, but for him, a more restful quality night of sleep. And so what were his actual negative side effects? Well, he got 1 pimple. But for him, he says he never gets them. And so that was a negative side effect for him. He got a pimple. He said his skin is perhaps a little bit more oily. I mean, I don't know. Perhaps he's just training harder because he has more energy. And so he's sweating more. I don't know. I mean, I'm shocked that he would even bring this up, like 1 pimple during a 30-day period of time. Well, that's the negative side effect. I mean, is it from increased testosterone levels, oily skin, sweating more? I mean, how do we know? But 1 pimple. I mean, if it was 10 or something, then be like, oh, well, you know, it got acne, but 1 pimple, people.
Something I've been doing on a daily basis is 20 minutes of red light therapy.
So to go along with Tongkatali, he did add a few other things. He added in red light therapy. That's like a $5,000 machine. My brother, editor Steve, has that. And so who knows? Did red light therapy play a role in it? Well, we'll see what he says after this. Not only that, he also added in a little bit extra saturated fats, which is the unhealthy fat, and says perhaps that's one of the reasons why it could have improved his exercise performance. But overall, what does he think? Was it the red light therapy, the added unhealthy saturated fats, or the Tongkatali?
Remember, if you're gonna hop on any supplements, even these natural herbal supplements, you know, you always want to consult your physician. Don't just take the advice from a lay personnel like myself.
And so overall, he does feel that Tongkatali was a major positive influence to his improved exercise performance, but he does caution you, before taking any herb of any kind, please go see your doctor. Ensure that it's healthy for you. And is this bad? Can you use it in sports? Would you lose your natty card if you used it? The answer is unequivocally no. It's not banned. It's not being looked at. There's no chance that this product is going to cause you to fail a drug test. And so he says, I wish I'd gotten blood work done. Absolutely. It would have been great to see his testosterone, free testosterone levels before he took it as well as after. Perhaps the reason for his amazing, remarkable changes was in fact an increase in testosterone. We can't be sure, we don't know, but it's very promising to see a guy like this speak so highly about tongkatali. And what does the research say a safe dose is? Well, approximately 200 to 400 milligrams a week. Interested in getting tongkatali? Click the link in the description. There's 90 capsules, 200 milligrams each, so it would last you 45 to 90 days. Also looking for an even better enhancement? 3 tests, a test booster with 3 main ingredients. Tongkatali, as we discussed, ashwagandha, as tons of research says, very beneficial. Even Jeff Nippard, Mr. Skeptical himself, he's currently taking 600 milligrams a day. And the final ingredient, Physique agrestis. And so please go see Andrew Huberman's podcast with Joe Rogan talking about the benefits of those 3 test boosting ingredients. And looking for the best of the best test booster you can get? Try G-Test. Contains all those 3 ingredients and many more to optimize your body's production of testosterone. But please be sure before you get into all this, eat a correct diet, don't overtrain, get enough sleep, don't allow stress to ruin your life, and simply be healthy. Go see your doctor if you're experiencing low levels of testosterone. And this part of the video right now is sponsored by me. Go to HLTsubs.com, use code GREG to get 10% off. That's right, type in GREG, 10% off your entire order. Get anything you want, HLTsubs.com. Training books, cookbooks, circle, diet book, coaching plans by me and my team, GregDoucette.com. Follow me on Instagram, GregDoucette.pro. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment for the algorithm, watch the bloops, and until next time, I'm out.